Okay, so Minister, since your announcement following the question about the retired individuals being brought back into the public service, some 491 of them, there's been a lot of backlash.
Yes.
Persons feeling like, why? Well, the first question, why? Considering there are so many younger people that could be employed as well, and then these people getting pension as well as their pay.
Well, first of all, I've addressed this, I think, before. As I speak to the reformation of the public service and coming into office in 2021, September of 2021, there is no succession plan that is readily identified in government ministries. That's a breakdown in human resource function. That means that over the course of many years, the public service wasn't being necessarily managed in a way where succession plans were clearly defined, persons were identified to understudy, and that has created, and additionally, which I've spoken about many times before too, the hollow middle that was created by lack of promotions. So a human resource structure has to have succession planning. It has to have clearly identified understudies. There has to be the pouring in of institutional knowledge from the persons that are attritioning out to the persons that remain in the system. That has not happened in our government agencies across the service. And that is something that we've been working on in the past 3 years when you hear me speak about reforming our public service. So 491 retired public servants have been brought back, which is over the course of the past 3.5 years, which represents about 1.9% of our overall public service. They've been brought back as consultants to assist us in this process of reforming the public service by ensuring that institutional knowledge is being poured out, ensuring that we have the proper succession plans that are being put in place. I've received succession plans, in fact, from 2 ministers already, and to eliminate this problem. And I say eliminate because we don't want this to continue. I'm hoping that as this plan rolls out, that we can go to zero in the future of our public service in terms of having to bring people back, bring retirees back. What is important to note is the unions have also spoken to me about this, and you've heard us back and forth regarding this. A properly run human resource organization ensures that there is proper training. There's been a focus on training throughout the public service. In my ministry, one of our units that we did bring back a few public servants, we paired them with persons in the lower level to ensure that there was the passing on of the institutional knowledge. That is critical. We do want to get to the point of zero, but at this time, to ensure that there is continuity of purpose, to ensure that our government ministries are able to engage a proper succession plan, yes, public servants have been brought back. A small number, relatively speaking, if you look at it in regards to the overall size of the public service. There are job opportunities for young people. Our recent unemployment survey reflects that. The Department of Labor at this time has over 200 available jobs listed on our job seekers site. So where young people are looking to be engaged in employment, I encourage them to visit the Bahamas Department of Labor. Let us pair you with opportunities for employment. We don't have an unemployment issue in our country. So I'm not concerned in that regard, but training is critical to ensure that we have the proper human resource flow and succession planning.
So all of the 491 is on a consultant basis and to train others.
Yeah,
Yes, and they are across, these 491 are across the entire public service. So that may equate to about 6 or 7 retirees being brought back in government ministries or agencies.
Would you be able to say why some of them didn't receive the full salary or pension? Because I think it was.
I don't know, but I could speak to the ones that did receive.
Okay.
So you would see that 480 of them would have received pension and salary, as is the law. The law requires, as of October 2021, the former administration removed the ability for salary and pension. In October of 2021, the Cabinet of the Bahamas agreed that they should continue, retirees being re-engaged should continue to receive their pensions.
Thank you.
I don't know why the others did. It has to be some reason. They may not be at the age. So in some government ministries,